let's show you what we are doing this week.
That's pretty cool. Check this out.
Ta-da! We do have lights now.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, but we not just have lights, but we have LED lights now.
So let's show them how we are installing that.
Yeah, and then we're gonna keep going because we still have a lot to do. We just started actually. So let's get to work.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And for the past year, we have been building our own tiny shipping container house, so we can travel around knowing that we will always have this little place that we can call home.
But guess what? We just found our dream project before we expected. This abandoned sailboat. So we are gonna stop building the house for a couple months to bring our boat back to life. And then we're gonna go back and finish the house.
So we are gonna replace this one for these ones. So this one used to spend a lot of energy, and this is LED, and this is brighter than this. So
Win-win. We waste less energy and we have a brighter light. Perfect. And it's gonna look like this. But for now we're just gonna try out and see how much brighter this is compared to that one, because that one is not bright at all. So before we do all the lights, we need to run a test, right?
yeah.
So remember, this is just a temporary connection. Kids, don't do that at home. That's not the proper way of doing it. I'm just gonna turn on and off really quick just to see how bright is the light. So if it's bright enough, we're gonna take it off and we're gonna do it properly, because we don't have the tools here right now because Fred took to his boat today. So we are out of tools today. We definitely need to buy some electrical tools and more tape. And now you turn on the panel. This is the 12-volt panel, and we can turn on the starboard. That is this one, and the port lights.
Good.
Yep.
Time to go.
Let's check if it's strong enough.
Time for the final test.
Which one you want? You want to turn on this one or that one?
This one.
She wants the best one.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh, it's way better now.
Yeah, this one I can even look to the light and it's not strong at all.
I'm curious to see that ones with this. Check this room.
It's really dark. This is so dark.
This is how...
Of course it's covered here, but even though during the night it's gonna be so dark here, we need new lights for here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but for now, turn these off.
So...
These off.
I think it's time for some time lapse. Right?
But before, we're gonna show you how it's gonna be the big one, because we have two kinds of lights. That's the first one, and then we have these ones right there. You can turn around to show them. Yeah, so
it used to be like this.
And now it's gonna be like somehow like this. So we have like 4 or maybe 5 lights on one of those. So actually we have 3 kinds. If you can see that this one is bigger than this one.
Ah, so, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Yeah, so how should we show them all this?
With some time lapse and good song.
Yeah, because it's gonna take a long time. You're gonna be bored of us doing the same thing. So just let the song flow first. And now let the time lapse begin.
Let the fun begin.
So now that we took 100% off the lights, let's just count how many lights we have, because now it's going to be a mass production to get everything ready to let LED. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16. Oh, we forgot one.
There's always one. 17, 18,
19, 20,
21. So we have 21 lights to replace 2 LED. So that's the production line.
And this is the new one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, but whenever we have everything on LED, the boat's gonna be so much lighter, brighter, not lighter, brighter, it's not gonna be lighter. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot brighter, and also we're gonna use a lot less energy to turn all the lights on. Not all, like the lights we need.
But we still have one to take. Do you think the 21 are enough for this boat?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, with the old light, I don't think so. It was really dark, but back on the day, you would waste so much energy if you had more lights. Nowadays, with LED that are a lot brighter, I believe it's enough, and I believe we have energy enough for that. But back on the day, you just need to get used to be on the dark, because if you put more light, you won't have enough batteries, and if you use the lights they had, I think it was not enough. I mean, like, the ones at least that we turn on might be because they are old, I'm not sure. But they were really dark.
Tell us a little bit about your experience when you were a kid in a sailboat with this kind of lights.
My dad would be like, all the time, turn off the lights, turn off the lights, turn off the lights. Because otherwise we would need to run the engine, and he didn't want to run the engine to recharge the batteries. So he was all the time, like, we used like so little light, we would be always like almost on the dark. And I don't really like that. I prefer to have light, to be honest. I'm not a night person, I'm a day person. So I prefer light. And with new technologies, LED, we can use as much as we want nowadays, because I think it's like one light, it's equivalent to like 10 lights. One of those equivalent of 10 LED. That means that if we turn on the entire boat, it's the same as turning on 2 of those lights. And it's a lot more brighter. More bright.
Indeed. How's the production going?
Yeah, we are almost ready to start installing. All we need to do now is to isolate both ends.
Yeah. I think we need another employee.
Yeah, this is actually a simple job, but it takes a long time.
Almost an hour later.
First well done. Yeah.
How is the experience going?
Not that easy, but you accomplish somehow. Now we just need to isolate this one, and the first one is done. Let's hope it works properly. It's just gonna take a little bit longer than we thought, of course.
It's gonna take like 2 hours for each one of them.
Not 2 hours. The first one is always the one that takes longer, and then you get used to it, and then it's quick, and then you're done.
It's not gonna be quick. I think we are gonna take like half an hour for each one of them.
Are you ready?
Aha! It's working.
It's not bad. I mean, that's one light.
Nice job.
And the small one.
Yeah. We have another big one there, another small one here, another big one there.
Nice.
Fred's here to
Turn on.
Yeah,
Bye.
he's anxious to turn on. He was working on his boat and he just came to see how the lights are going.
Now it's time to sleep. Bye bye.
Yeah. Fred, is this too bad, Fred?
What?
Is this too
It's
bad?
open for you to check this out.
No. This is nice. Good.
This one I covered so you don't need to see it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, how about this one?
Actually, this is the first time
This is
Duca is doing this
anything
salt
bad can happen
weld.
here?
I don't know how to call this.
No, this is not good.
Even Portuguese
So how
came.
about this? This is bad?
No. This is good.
The party was moved to the bow.
Huh? Ready?
Yeah. Whoa. Now we're talking. This is gonna be a really good room, actually. Isn't it? Look at that.
It's way better than before.
So much, and it's a really comfy room, actually.
Yeah.
I like this room.
And this is on.
And here is just one on. Imagine when we put this one on, it's gonna be like a beautician room.
Yeah.
Done for today. No lights. No lights.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah. The job is not done yet. We have a long day today. We are maybe 4 out of 21. But now, we got the point. Actually, Fred, thanks so much for the tip. Fred gave me a tip. That is, the ones that we took 100% of the old wire, we just have the 3 tips of the connector. Right? What he taught me how to do it is to get the wire, hold this, yeah, this. That's basically like iron, like hot iron. So we melt the old stain. Is that how you call this? Stain? I hope it's a stain. So basically, that's how we weld. So we take the old one off by heating, and we clean 100%, and then we just do a small ball with fresh one. See this bright one? It's a fresh one. This is an old one. So you just put one ball on each one that you're gonna use, and on the wire you also do the same thing. You cut the tip of the wire, you apply some of this on the wire, and when you want to connect, you just get this, put the wire on the top, and you do like tick, hold for a couple seconds, you're good to go. Makes life a lot easier to get ready. So if you get the preparation right, makes life a lot easier.
So what we did, we took it at home yesterday,
Yeah.
and Duca did all the connections, and
Yeah.
now
Can you get
it's
one so I can show them? One without wire.
like this.
I don't know if you can see, but I have like 2 fresh balls right on the tip, and then I have all the wires on the lamps already ready.
Melted.
With this, we just touch, we melt, and we're good to go. And then we just, yeah, you'll see.
It was a morning in June when I heard that tune falling up to the beat of your heart, like a white rain sails from a startled trail. Our eyes met and then landed so well.
Moving the party.
Before you could speak, before you could weep, I held your hand in mine, like a shell on a beach, waiting for your reach, falling up
Is
to the
this
mountain
working?
to climb.
You can try it out.
You came reassuring,
Yeah, it is.
Mother Nature's procuring. There's no need for doubt in this mind.
One more, check.
It's not so
Reassuring, Mother
That was gonna be cool if the switch was on. Yeah, but this one is okay. Let's go to the galley now, right?
And our eyes align like the sun through the pines, in a silent space, in a cup full of time. In these orderly ways, in this disorderly life, I let go of my hand in the jar. I let go of my hand in the jar.
That was a long way. That's pretty cool. Here on the nav station we have the choice of regular light and red light for night navigation.
That's true.
Regular light, that's just world light, and navigation light. During the night, this is better so you can see better just with a little bit of light but not too much light. It's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, we have one more. So we have just one more of these round ones on that place. And then we're going to start doing the big ones.
And the last but not least one. the last screw off the round ones.
Time to try. It's always fun to try. We do all the work and then we need to turn off and turn off these ones.
This one is far away.
You ready?
Yeah.
Pretty comfy. It seems like a comfy room. Yeah, I mean like when you take this off, but I mean like the color is just, I like it. So now we are going to try to do something that we are not sure if it's going to work, but we need to experiment. We have a problem that on these big lights, the LED is going to be too loose inside and it's going to be like a mess. You will be able to see through this and it's not going to look good. So we are going to cut this little sheet of stainless steel. It's a really thin stainless steel, and we are going to do a small strip, a small strip that we can glue the lights to the strip, and then we can hide the cables behind. Let's try. The idea, the concept is good.
Let's see if it's gonna work.
Yeah. We're gonna do one, and if it works, we do for all 5 of them. Back to the shipping container where we use angle grinder all the time. You need to grind the sticks now. I think it's a success. Looks pretty good. Yeah, this is gonna make sure that the LED are straight and it's gonna look much better like this.
I'm proud of you that had the idea.
Mass production.
He was 16, holding her hand. They were wasting all the time they had. They were building big wonders they knew. Time stayed as long as they wanted, remained as much as they needed. The world flies around me with you. Won't you be mine forever? Stay here together, we can nurture each other. Find us another world to be. All the beauty we'll see. Won't you sing me a song and take me among the flowers? We'll grow, we'll conquer the world. These feelings will remain with me.
What's going on?
So this is the stern navigation light, and as you can tell, it's in a bad shape. But we are lucky that this, I think the former owner bought a new one and never installed. So we have a brand new one on the boat. Let's just take the screws and plug the new one.
But
But-
we needed to buy the lamp for this.
Yeah, because this is old model, so it's not LED, so we bought an LED and we're going to install with LED. We just need to check if this wire is still good or if you want to replace this wire, but before we need to take this off before that. So now you go inside and just turn on navigation light.
Yes.
It's a trap here.
That's it. Now all we need to do is install this.
Now we can go to water.
Good to go.
Good to go?
Ready to go sailing now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost no. We need to wait until it's dark, and then we go sailing because we have lights now.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. Let's go check the other one.
Why not?
Better. We have done this one, but it's too close of this hole, so we are changing for this one, so we can use a new hole.
What did we find out today?
That we left a tail behind.
Of course, we always leave a tail behind. That's just Murphy's law. You know what's Murphy's law? Yeah. So we replace all the lights to find. I mean, not yeah, to find out that we actually have a hidden one right there. We replaced this one, but we didn't replace this one.
There were so many things here on the top that it was hidden. And now we found out that we have one, but it's a good thing actually.
Yeah, we were supposed to shoot today like a video with entire LED boat to finalize the episode. Instead, we're gonna do what?
But it's a good thing actually. We still need to replace this one, but it's a good thing because now we can compare. We forgot to compare the amps of them.
Yeah.
So now we are gonna turn off all the LED lights and leave just the halogen one on and check how many amps this one uses.
And then we are gonna do a comparison and we're gonna start turning on similar lamps, like similar size lamps, and see how many LED we need to turn on to get the same amperage as one halogen. Can you guess? Pause the video and write how many LED lights are gonna be needed to have the same amperage. Oh, we'll see. So now shut that one off. This one off. This one off. So
2.4.
yeah, I don't know if you can see, but we have like 2.4 amps. So now turn that one off and turn on the LED lights. One more. Enough?
Enough?
So how many did you turn on? You need to count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So that means that 6 LED lights are equivalent to one halogen, but we have 2 lamps on each
Yeah.
one of those.
This.
Yeah. So that means that 12 LED lights like this that are 2.4 watts, yeah, 2.4 watts. Yeah, so 12 of these are equivalent to one halogen, tiny halogen, and this makes so much more light.
It's quite different. Check this out. With this light on, And now with this one.
Yeah, this one is much brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're gonna run another test. We're gonna turn on 100% of the LED lights we installed. That means 21 lamps.
Okay.
And see how many amps we get. So
how about this one, the red one?
also all of them. We need to shut off that. Yeah, I'm gonna help her because it's gonna take a little while. Don't forget the head.
Yeah.
How about the head on the back?
It's all on.
Are you sure?
Both
light.
the big one.
Yeah, the big one. Yeah, the boat looks clean right now, right? That's for a picture. And that's the reality. That's the mess.
Don't show them.
I'm honest now, yeah. So, are you guys curious? What was your guess? That's just amazing.
Whoa.
7.
Amazing.
That means we use on the entire boat 3 times 1 lamp. That means that if we turn on the entire boat, it's equivalent to only 3 lamps like this.
But there is another place that we didn't show them because we still didn't install the lamps.
There she comes. The honest one, I always tell. Yeah. That, I mean, like, we did navigation lights are LED. We did mast lights LED. All the exterior lights are LED. Spreader lights are LED. Interior lights are LED. But there is one place that is the engine room. It's a mess. We still need to install the lights on the top. We're gonna have like 4 lights on the top of the roof. Can you see anything different on this engine?
Something is different here.
We're kind of missing something. I'm not sure.
There is an extra space here.
I'm not sure what we are missing here. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
We have news for the future. Yeah. We took off our diesel generator.
We have a reason for that, and we are gonna explain details in
Later.
the video that we show us and Zé and Batata taking the diesel generator
Yeah, but
off.
this might take a little while because I did one of the biggest mistakes ever. What did I do?
Which one?
With the videos.
Ah.
I thought I'd upload to the computer the videos from the day we took the diesel generator off, and I format the card, but I didn't put the pictures and the videos on the computer.
So we are working on get the images back because Duca deleted them.
Yeah, I already got a software that I can save the pictures that I delete, but I couldn't get them to open yet. I have the files, but I couldn't open yet. I need to find another software to transform these files into something else, and maybe we will have the footage. Otherwise, we're just gonna save on the memory. Yeah, but I think that's it for today because we've been speaking way too much. I mean, I've been speaking way too much. You have a beautiful shirt there.
There's a...
Check it out, the back. Isn't this beautiful? I don't know if you can see, but it's just a beautiful boat. Yeah, that's perfect.
It's not odd.
Yeah, that's just a friend's boat. Someone came to visit us this week, a really cool family, and they are refitting also an abandoned boat that has a lot of history.
This one is abandoned, was not really neglected.
Yeah, this boat was on the mooring boat for 17 years, and how he found this boat is just amazing. His dad used to have a boat from the same boatyard, a smaller boat. It was like a 39 foot, and this one is a 50 foot. And for years, he had a poster of a 50 foot from the same boatyard on his locker at his bedroom. And he always dreamed with this boat. And they were trying to buy a different boat, and they found out that the guy also owned the boat that he had the poster on his room. So he's like, nope, it doesn't matter how much it is, I need to buy it. And they just bought this boat, and they're doing a huge work. It's just amazing. Like, the interior was just a mess. If you want to check them out, just click on, we're gonna leave on the description.
On the description below there are links so you can check the pictures. It's all in Portuguese, but maybe
you can see pictures.
Translate.
Yeah, on Instagram you can translate and you can see pictures. It's just really cool. The work they're doing is just amazing, and they gave us these really nice t-shirts. We love it. Guys, thanks so much. We really appreciate.
And good luck on your project.
Good luck on your project. And we are expecting another visit before we leave, of course. They are on the north of Brazil, but they're gonna bring the boat to our boatyard soon. but I don't know if you're gonna be here
I hope
We hope
are
by
not
then-
gonna be here. Maybe one day we can meet them
on the water.
on the water.
Yeah. But now we're talking too much as usual. It's time to welcome on board our new patrons. Yeah. So, welcome on board.
John,
Harley,
Timothy,
Bruce,
Michael,
Chris.
bem-vindo de volta, Nando.
And we also want to thank Peter that did a donation through our PayPal. Guys, thanks so much. We really, really appreciate your support. And I guess for this week, that's it.
Yeah.
But how about next week?
We have a huge surprise. You
Yeah.
know, we always change plans, and this time is a huge change of the plans.
Yeah, actually this channel is all about how we change the plane during time. And this week we decided to change the plane again. But we're not gonna talk about it today because we talked too much already on this episode, as usual. But make sure to come back next week.
Yeah.
Next week, yeah. I mean, like, good news, good news, good news.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.